The other thing that we don't pick up here, but that is made explicit later on in Genesis, is that it wasn't just two animals. So Genesis 7 verse 2, it talks about Noah was commanded to take 7 clean and 2 unclean of every animal into the ark. Yeah. Maybe we'll talk about that when we get to Genesis 7. It foreshadows Israel's sacrificial system. Clean and unclean animals, clean and unclean laws. Everything is a foreshadowing of this system, which would then become illustrative of the two groups in humanity in Jewish thinking. You had the Jews and you had the Gentiles. The Jews who are clean and the Gentiles who are unclean.
Because you go from 2 of every sort and then suddenly you've got 7s and 2s. For some people, there are 2 sources here. One's Yahwist, one's priest. Because the Yahwist talks about the evil of mankind. I think they're fascinated with the numbers 7 and 40. And the priest talks about the goodness of man and wanting to do what's right for God. They seem to have 2 different interests. As I imagine you're reading it for the first time and you go on, you think, hang on, didn't they just say 2 of each sort? What's this 7s? As a Christian, how do you process that? Why the sudden change?
Is 7 an odd number or an even number?
Well, it's odd.
It's odd. So clearly 7 being an odd number, it has got to be 7 pairs.
Right. Ah, yeah, different. Okay. Pairs and sorts are different. Yeah, all right.
So we're looking at 7 pairs of unclean, not 7 of that animal and 2 of that. 7 pairs of every kind of clean animal and 2 of every kind of unclean, male and female. So you're looking at pairings. There's no contradiction in that because you're still looking at 2s.
That's foreshadowing because, and I'm going to bring this up when we get to chapter 7. 7 and 40 do jump out at you. 7 is 7 and 7 days.
This is a focus on the numbers. You know, the numbers are significant. And why was it 7 pairs? What does this mean? Because it means something. And so those are the questions that you should be asking.